You're just gonna peel the potatoes. For this recipe, I'm using the russet potatoes, but you can use the golden Yukon potatoes. And if you use the golden Yukon, you don't have to peel the skin off. So again, just to start off with peeling, you're just going to thinly slice the potato. Here's an example. Thinly sliced potato. This one's a little thicker, but it's an example of what it should look like. Can you see that? There we go. Also, slicing the potatoes will be the hardest part of making this dish. So once you get this part done, it's pretty much smooth sailing from there. If I had one of those nice fancy gadgets that slice the potatoes for you, this would make it a lot easier, but I don't, so it's doable to use with using a knife. 3 tablespoons of butter. Add in 3 tablespoons of flour. Just gonna stir that. We're gonna let this flour cook till it's a nice brown color. We're doing that because we want to get rid of that flour taste. I'm stirring in 1½ cup of milk. This pretty much is just the roux that we're making here. This is what we're going to use to make our cheese sauce. I'm just stirring that. And make sure we don't get any lumps, so we just keep stirring. If you want to use a whisk for this, you can. And if you wanted to use heavy whipping cream instead of milk, you can. It makes for a richer scalloped potato dish. So we're just going to keep stirring until it thickens up. And if you have not done so already, now would be an ideal time to preheat your oven to 350. Adding in some salt and some black pepper. And I'm using a whisk. I just want to ensure there's no lumps. And you can see it's starting to thicken up a bit. And once the sauce has thickened up, as you can see, it's almost got like a cream of chicken texture. It's very thick. We're going to add in our cheese. Adding in 1 cup of shredded cheese. For those who prefer to shred their own cheese, definitely do that. It does make for a creamier anything. If you're making mac and cheese, scalloped potatoes, shredding it from the block makes for a creamier texture than using the shredded cheese. But if you're like me, you're just getting off from work, you really don't feel like shredding, then the shredded cheese works too. So you turn the heat off, and we're just going to let the mixture melt the cheese. Just giving that a stir till the cheese is fully melted. Right now we're just going to layer half of the potatoes, the bottom of a lightly greased 8x8 casserole dish. After we get half of the potatoes loaded in, we're going to take half of the cheese sauce. I'm going to layer the top with the remaining potatoes. Then we're going to repeat, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, and now top with the remaining cheese sauce. Have to warm it up a little bit more. Starting to thickening up. Start to thicken up on me. Alright, and with the remaining half dark cheddar cheese, I'm just going to sprinkle that on top. And then we're going to top it off with some paprika. This is really more just for color, but it will enhance the flavor also. Not a specified amount, just sprinkling for color. And then we're going to let this bake in the oven for an hour uncovered. So not really even a whole full hour. Cheesy scalloped potatoes are done. Has a nice golden crust over it. And just to show that you don't have to serve it with really anything extravagant, I'm just cooking it with some smoked sausage, with some peppers, maybe some green beans, but you know, hell, there's some vegetables in here. So, I mean, I cook the green beans. But again, just saying that you don't have to, you know, take out a chicken and fry the chicken or overcook the chicken. This right here takes about 10 minutes to cook. It doesn't take any time to prepare something like this. So while the potatoes are cooking in the oven, for the last few minutes you can whip this together. But ultimately what I'm getting at is for meals like this, you can prepare a good meal for your family. Short amount of time. Yes, the scalloped potatoes do take time to slice the potatoes. But again, it's just still a decent meal with a short amount of time. So I've let the potatoes cool for a few minutes. Now we're just going to, there we go. You see that? Oh yeah. Gooey, gooey goodness. And I'm just gonna add some smoked sausage with some peppers with this. And you guys, a meal is served. This right here is just some smoked sausage, green pepper, red pepper. Whatever pepper you want to put in there, you want to add onions, that's fine. Doesn't take long to cook. The sausage is pretty much already cooked anyways. Again, just something that doesn't take so long. You know, if you're looking to cook more at home, this is an easy meal. Like I said, the scalloped potatoes might take a minute because you got to slice them, but it's still good. You know, you took something that was simple with something that takes a little bit more time, still less than an hour. You know, dinner is served. So I just want to say thank you, as always, for joining me, checking out my videos. If you like this, please give this a thumb up and subscribe for more content by Hug by Grandma. Thanks. Bye-bye.